Goalkeepers just stand there most of the game. The only hard thing they do is diving. Well, if frequency of actually being involved in the game is what makes a position hard, then center back is the hardest position because they're going to have the ball more often than any other player. They're also going to have to defend more often than most players because the attacking team's going to be trying to play into the strikers. They have to break that up. But I don't think that's actually what makes the game difficult. But more important than that, if you were to take a snapshot of any player on the field at any random given point in the game, they're probably not actually doing anything. They're probably at most walking around or jogging because most of the game you're not actually personally individually involved, even off the ball making an important offensive run or a recovery run. You're merely paying attention and trying to focus. And that's true for goalkeepers too. But that doesn't make goalkeeper easier. If anything, it can make goalkeeper harder because you can have long stretches of the match where you don't touch the ball, but you have to be prepared for a breakaway to stop a goal to save your team from losing a game. That's a skill that most players simply don't have. Not to mention, goalkeepers, they must be a defensive organizer because they can see the whole field better than anyone else. So they must be organizing their defense to try to make sure they're in the correct positions to prevent the other team from creating good goal-scoring opportunities. In all of this, they might not touch the ball except a few other times in the game. But that doesn't make the position easier. If anything, it makes it harder because their few important actions are both harder to do, period, and they matter more. Which also goes to why one of the next hardest positions is actually striker. You know what? Strikers touch the ball maybe the least of any field player, but their touches are what win you games. So that's why players like Erling Haaland are the highest paid in the world, because scoring goals is how you win a soccer game.